It's been a minute since I've been on here. I've been real busy. As you can see, I got another Dallas Cowboy toe tickler. So these are real hot. These are going out of here. You can see how tall it is. This video is also to show one of my new people, my new customers. He liked the blankets. You know, I had some videos. I hope the other one uploads. It's the birth of this baby. So this is how it goes. You got that in there. You got your pocket. So when you sit down, all you got to do is just simple as putting your blanket on. You know, sitting down, your feet slide right into that pocket. Except there's no coming out. This is it. It's in there. You know, they're kind of thick, perfect for cold weather, perfect even during the summer when you got your AC on. So as you can see, it comes up to about the back of the calves. That's how deep the pocket is. So it's real nice. Got the fluffy curly fleece in there. So if I was barefooted, I mean, this thing feels amazing. You know, I'm not going to make too much contact with this thing because, you know, this is already sold to somebody. And, you know, I just think about myself. I wouldn't want somebody else toes in my thing. So got my socks on, you know. So he'll be the first one to break it in. So this is what it's like. This is how huge it is. This is a couples. So actually a second person could fit in here. There's plenty of room for two people. When you want to snuggle up, you can bring whoever in there with you. Or it's perfect just by yourself. Wrap around your whole body. One full time, depending on your size. But this will cover, as you can see, it'll cover a big guy. This is what it does when you're putting it up. I'm going to show you guys a little something. When you're putting it up, it's totally reversible. Again, I think I mentioned this on other videos. Totally reversible. So if you want to just kind of have it looking a little fancy, you know, you got some guests coming over, you want to have it out and make people's eyes pop out, their head like, what is that? You know, you can go ahead and leave the fluffy part out. This is how you do it. Grab the two corners, lift that up, voila, simple. And there you go. Right across the foot of your bed. You can throw it over your recliner, throw it over your couch, your lazy boy, across the foot of your bed, man. This thing feels absolutely amazing. It's an eye catcher. I like to call them lady killers, because I haven't had one woman buy one for her kid who didn't tell me she couldn't keep her feet out of it. Now she has to get her own. So this is how this is. Now this is how I package them. I package them myself like this. You know, I'll try to keep the I try to keep the fox fur just away from making contact with anything. That way my people, they get them totally clean, debris free. I still haven't washed this one. I just completed it maybe like an hour, not even an hour. But I just completed this thing. I did several videos, but the internet up here in God's country been tripping. So I haven't been able, you know, it starts to download. I check in the morning and tells me there's all kind of issues. So I don't know what's going on. But this is how I package them right here. Before I package this one, it's going to go in the wash. So I'm just putting it up here. I'm not going to wash it until I get some more dryer sheets. I like to send them out smelling real good. Now what you see on the floor, you see another order I just got in. One of my neighbors, a good dude, firefighter Alex. He's been supplying his whole family, all his grandkids. I told him he'd be a hero. Everybody would ask him, where'd you get these things? You know, and exactly what I told him, that's what happened. So he said he gets such a good response from his grandkids. Every once in a while he just pop up. He has a few kids, but they have kids. So he has several grandkids. And so, you know, he's supplying them all. He's a good dude. So this one's going for a 2-year-old. Make it extra wide, so this kid, he'll have it for like, I say probably until he's like 13. And yes, I think it will last that long because it's handmade. I'm doing it myself. So the stitches, you know, I lock it down. I make sure. I have 5 kids of my own, so I make sure, you know, I know what kids can do to a blanket. And I promise you, this dude will be pulling this thing out like little kids used to hold on to binkies. Except when he's 12, 13, and 14, he'll never be ashamed to say, hey, I got a toe tickler. I'm taking my toe tickler with me. He'll never be ashamed of that because everybody in his family will have one. And pretty soon everybody he knows, you know, toe ticklers, built for the mile, built for the years. So that's it. So what I'm going to do, end this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.